April 1975, and in Indochina, decades of war come to an end, but there's no peace. In South Vietnam, Saigon falls to the Viet Cong. In Cambodia, the capital, Phnom Penh, is overrun by the Khmer Rouge regime of the genocidal Pol Pot. Just imagine the scene when, in 1975, on the 16th of April, Pol Pot and his forces came into Phnom Penh and other big cities here in Cambodia and laid siege to the city. On the next day, on the 17th of April 1975, they then started to drive the population out of the cities and into the rural areas. People just went with whomever they were with at the time. There was no gathering of families, so families were permanently dislocated by what they did. Pol Pot's idea was to return Cambodia to an agrarian socialist republic. To create his peasant utopia, Pol Pot destroyed wealth, education, religion and culture. As they emptied the cities, the Khmer Rouge systematically rounded up monks, teachers, police, doctors, lawyers, former government officials and foreigners. In a cruel symbol of the new era, classrooms became cells, play equipment repurposed for torture. It's ironic that in this former school were committed some of the worst atrocities against the Cambodian people, their learning and indeed their culture. This school, converted into a prison, infamously named S21, was where, in these cells, people were forced to confess their false crimes against the state, forced to confess against their families and their friends, and then sent to the killing fields, where literally millions would die. It's estimated that up to 3 million died, more than a quarter of the population. This is Boss Thom, one of many villages where Samaritan's Purse is working alongside the Cambodian government to rebuild the education system and rebuild hope.
ពេលខ្ញុំបរៀនខ្ញុំសួរគេពេលកូនធំឡើងកូនចង់ខ្លាយធ្វើកូនចង់ខ្លាយធ្វើជាអ្វីខ្ញុំចង់សួរគេចេះគេឆ្លើយថាអ្នកខ្លះគេលើកដៃខ្លះគេធ្វើប៉ូលីសខ្លះទៀតគេថាចង់ធ្វើពេទ្យខ្លះគេចង់បកប្រែតាមជនជាតិខ្លះទៀតគេថាចង់ធ្វើគ្រូខ្លះគេចង់ធ្វើនគរបាលស្រេចតែចិត្តគេនឹកឃើញលោកគ្រូពេលដែលយើងចូលរៀនយើងលេងជាមួយក្មេងណាចង់សួរពីចិត្តរបស់គេតើគេធំឡើងគេចង់ធ្វើអីចឹងគេឆ្លើយប្រាប់ខ្ញុំចឹងឯង ហើយខ្ញុំក៏ប្រាប់គេថាបើសិនជាកូនចង់ខ្លាយធ្វើដូចឆ្នោតដូចបំណងកូនត្រូវតែខំរៀនហើយស្ដាប់អ្នកគ្រូ
This province, just near the Thai border in the north of Cambodia, was in fact the last place that the Khmer Rouge was finally defeated. That wasn't until the 1990s. In the 21st century, this school building was built by the community which wanted to make sure that its children would have a better future. To even build this building, they had to walk down known goat tracks so that they wouldn't step on landmines. This was where education took place until very recently, when Samaritan's Purse, with the support of donors and schools from Australia and New Zealand, built a brand new facility right here. But the need goes far beyond new buildings. When village families live on less than $5 a day, their needs are comprehensive.
And we were looking at the nutrition problems in this family, realizing that nutrition affects education. But while we were there, I noticed this little 7-year-old girl over in the corner with just a nub of a pencil and an exercise book, and she was writing in the exercise book. She said, "Well, I really want to be able to learn to read and write." At first, my emotion was one of excitement because I saw the potential in this child. I saw her hopes and her dreams. I saw the self-discipline that she had as a child, living in just a thatched roof home with a nub of a pencil, and yet she had the self-discipline. That drives me. That's one of the things that drives me, is making sure that that little 7-year-old girl has access to a quality education so that she can realize her hopes and dreams.
This young woman is 13 years old. She's in year 4.
អានសិភៅភាសាខ្មែរដោយសារតែខ្ញុំអត់បានមករៀនហ្នឹងដោយសារតែម៉ែគាត់រវល់ហើយប៉ាគាត់ទៅថៃ ដោយសារតែគ្រួសារខ្ញុំក្រីក្រពេក
Outside the classroom, Samaritan's Purse provides clean water and sanitation, agriculture training to increase village income, awareness programs to combat labour trafficking, and even bicycles. And inside the classroom, a revolution is taking place. The first time I came to Thom School about 2 years ago, these children were literally using chalk to write on slate, little blackboards about this size. Well, since then, they've been able to move through the 20th century and right into the 21st century. These tablets represent the best in world education, and they certainly deserve the best here in Cambodia. The level of engagement here is absolutely fantastic. So the software is showing her pictures and then talking the words, and she has to choose the correct word to correspond to the sound that she's heard. It actually marks what she's doing and tells her whether she's right or wrong, and then produces diagnostic information for the teachers. Samaritan's Purse is now going to roll this technology out after this successful pilot here at Thom, roll it out in schools right throughout the provinces in Cambodia. And the next very exciting phase of this project is that they can load the same app onto smartphones. Believe it or not, there are smartphones everywhere in Cambodia, and when these girls go home, their parents can help them with their reading practice using their own smartphones. Not only are the girls learning, but of course the parents are learning as well. And for a country that's largely used to rote learning, some of the biggest impact of all involves mentoring and training teachers in better techniques, like play-based learning.
The resources that we're providing at Samaritan's Purse are manipulatives, games, and engaging resources that we can put in the hands of those 30 or 40 children. And the teacher is actually able to facilitate learning amongst 30 or 40 children who are all engaged at the same time.
Love never fails. God's love is bigger than all of this, and God's love right at the moment is being shown in very, very tangible ways here in Cambodia because of the work of Samaritan's Purse. Before the program began, functional illiteracy rates were measured at 56% after 6 years of schooling. Now, with measurable improvement, the government is keen to see this pilot program rolled out across the districts and provinces.
ខ្ញុំតាំងនាមឲ្យមន្ទីរអប់រំយុវជនកីឡាខេត្តខ្ញុំសូមអរគុណដែលព្រះយេស៊ូវបានប្រទានពរឲ្យខេត្តទីមន្ជ័យនេះ
When I first came here 2 years ago, it struck me that there were so many problems that it was almost impossible to know where to start. But as I travelled with Samaritan's Purse and came to understand just how many different things Samaritan's Purse is doing with individual families, communities, schools, teachers, students, I started to realise that it wasn't unlimited problems. In fact, I see Cambodia as a land of unlimited opportunity.
ខ្ញុំចង់ធ្វើពេទ្យពេលឪពុកម្ដាយឈឺយើងអាចជួយមើលគាត់បានតែយើងខំរៀនតរហូតហើយយើងខំប្រឹងប្រែង